Hello and welcome to the Scroll Show Decay set review. We're just about hoping to get this out on time for Decay's release, as it is very, very close.
Very, very close.
Some might say it's soon.
So we'll say tomorrow, or indeed today, or now.
Yes, or exactly 3 minutes ago if you're watching this video 3 minutes after Decay was released.
Or 2 years ago, if for some
Could
reason
be.
you're feeling nostalgic.
That'll probably be me.
Yeah.
I remember when I was young and happy.
You're just on death's door and you think, oh, I want to watch that video again. Feel like you're 80.
Yeah. Wow, you think I'm going to live till I'm 80? You know I'm drinking an energy drink at 10:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's looking good. Maybe 79.
Each sip cuts a year off my life.
Wow. And I'm assuming you've had more than like a few hundred sips as well, so...
Yeah, you're right. Shoot. I could have lived to be 260.
You could have.
Anyway, Decay!
Yeah, not energy drink.
No, we're going to start off with Animovore.
Yep.
There are no copies of this in the pre-com. It costs 2 Decay. When a unit adjacent to Enchanted Unit dies, Enchanted Unit is dealt 1 damage and you draw 1 scroll.
Yes. So this is probably the most abusable draw spell there is.
Yep.
Potentially, if you have 3 on a creature and play Grizzly Graft, when it's surrounded, the enchanted creature's surrounded by 6 creatures or whatever, you can draw 18 scrolls off it. So you can draw a lot, but you can't really do much with them in Decay. It's very, very hard to do. So
Yeah.
if you're feeling tempted, there you go.
If you're trying to make a draw combo, you'll probably want this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you probably don't want this.
No. You do. You basically wipe your boards just to draw
Yeah.
lots of stuff. So. Nah.
It's the Enchanted Unit is dealt 1 damage stat that makes it so hard to play because you don't want to kill your own creatures, and if you want to get the most out of this scroll, you have to put it on a big, powerful creature.
Yeah, like the Harvester.
Yes.
I'm still not going to get used to calling it that. Or Scavenger
The
Construct.
Harvester.
You can put 2 on Scavenger Constructs and it will effectively stay the same. Its health.
Mhm.
Or what else?
You could put it on Ilmire Rot Eater,
Oh yes.
its health would stay the same. And you can put it on Life Stealer because Life Stealer can heal itself.
Yes.
Other than that, though,
You can put it on Mangy Rat as well, just so you can kill it.
yeah,
If
I
you
guess.
just want to kill your own rat.
I don't know why you would do that, but yeah.
Why
You could
not?
put it on a Veta if you want. Don't know why we're thinking of these suggestions, but yeah.
Put it on a bunny. There you go. It's got a use.
Yay!
And it will surround itself with bunnies, and then you can destroy the bunnies.
This is it. This is the beginning.
The beginning of the end.
I'm just going to move on. Next we have Arthritis, a 1-cost decay enchantment. Each time enchanted unit deals damage, it also deals 1 damage to itself. So it's like Ember Bonds, but bad.
But worse, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, the problem with this is the damage happens after the creature's attack, so it happens
Yeah.
too late.
Now just imagine if it was each time enchanted unit deals damage, it deals 1 poison to itself. Ooh.
Ooh, now you're thinking.
Yeah, now I'm thinking with miasma.
I still don't think it'd be very good, but there you go.
No. But that's how I'd improve it, but every set has to have bad cards to make the good cards.
You'd be like, I've got 1 idle left, I need to draw a removal spell quickly. Oh,
After
bollocks, it's this thing.
And you get 3 of them in the pre-con.
Aren't you lucky?
Enjoy that. Next is Atrophy.
Yep,
Or Atrophy. One of the two. And that costs 1 decay. Target unit's attack is decreased by 5 until end of opponent's next turn.
Yes, this is okay.
Yep.
But if you're looking to reduce the attack of something, there's a better option. Later
You
on.
could kill it.
You could kill
That's
it.
a good option. Yeah, just kill the thing.
Okay.
I
Reducing,
don't know what with, but
no, reducing 5 attacks, not bad actually. But
no, but it's, you only can do it for 1 turn.
yeah, you'd want something better.
It takes a place in your deck that you don't really need it to fill.
No, it's got Golem in the image as well. So.
Yeah, There you go. I know a guy named Gollum. Well, no, not named Gollum, but looks like Gollum. I kid ye not.
I believe you.
Right. Next is Bitterroot, the returning champion, kinda. He's returning. I don't know about champion.
No, because it's rubbish.
Yeah, 2 cost. Decay. I don't know why I'm saying that it's decay. Everyone knows it's in decay.
We'll
Two cost
take it as
growth.
a given. Yeah.
Yep, 0 attack, dash countdown, and 2 health. When Bitterroot is attacked, a melee attacking unit becomes poisoned for 3 rounds, and it is a wall.
Yeah. No. Its health is just too small to actually get much use out of this.
Yep. That's about right.
That's all you need.
It dies to everything.
Dies,
so.
yeah, dies to Quake, dies to Spark even.
Doesn't die to Kabonk or Animivore.
And anything that it will kill, it's not going to get attacked by it.
Yeah. It's you can play around it.
No, it'll kill a Brave, but the Brave's not going to attack it.
Exactly. You put it down, and your opponent's going to ignore that row for maybe 2-3 turns, and then they're going to have something they want to use to deal with it, and then they'll just come back, and it's like, yeah, it's worthwhile.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And also it's meleeing, not range attack as well, so that's
Yeah.
nice.
And you get 2 of these in the precon.
Yay! It's looking
Next.
good for precon so far, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking like really, really powerful. Right, next is Blightbearer. That costs 3. He is a creature human. 3 attack, 2 countdown, 4 health. Blightbearer takes 1 poison damage before attacking. When Blightbearer is destroyed, all creatures on the same row get poisoned for 3 rounds.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, you just send him out there, make him go pop, and spew poison over everything.
Yeah, you can poison an entire row. However, it can do it to yourself as well. That's a problem.
Yeah, it attacks for 3,
Which
isn't bad. 3, 2, 4 for 3.
No, but it keeps on hitting itself with poison
It does.
damage, not just.
Yep.
So if you've got Miasma Wells play, it just goes boom.
Yep. But sometimes you want that. So.
Sometimes you do. Play nutrition on it. I think
Yeah, that's true.
if you want to go down that angle.
You horrible people! Why would you go down that angle?
Rastion did it.
No one likes that angle. Okay.
No.
You don't get any copies of him in the pre-con, but I think he's all right. I think it's really a choice between him and. Well, actually, no. I don't know if there really is much choice between him and stuff. You kind of.
Well, no, but you've already got 2 decent free drops, so don't need more.
Yeah, it's kind of a choice between Rot Eater and him, I guess. Kind of.
If you want to go on full on poison, then
Yeah,
he would be.
he's a must-have. Okay. Next is Brain Lice. This is an enchantment that costs 3. When Brain Lice comes into play, enchanted creature becomes poisoned. Yay! For 3 rounds. When enchanted creature is destroyed, draw 1 scroll, and that is destroyed by anything, not by poison.
Yeah.
By anything.
So I can see what's getting played even if you haven't got Miasma Wells in the deck.
Yeah.
Maybe. Not
Well, you just mark a target, and when it dies, you get a scroll.
yeah, things that replace themselves are pretty good in this game.
Mm.
And again, we keep going back to Miasma Wells, which we'll get to much later, but poison and that work together well.
Yes. They work too well, maybe.
Maybe too well indeed.
And you get no copies of that in the precon.
Oh dear.
So good luck scrounging them out.
Over uncommon,
Next.
so it's easy enough.
Yeah. Speaking of, next up is Cluster Hex. A 3-cost spell. All units on target tile and adjacent tiles gain Curse 1.
Can I ask what the heck is going on with the art here? Got
It's
weird sort of
a spiral
things.
of magical summoned clay people.
clay people.
Spirit clay people, they're not actually made of clay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad because you are the law person, so I'm assuming
Yeah, yep.
assuming you know what it is.
I know exactly what's going on.
Is it just one of the effects of one of those drinks at that pub you made in your? your story?
Oh, you mean the Waking Stone Inn?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a special brew. It's
You give a barman a wink, and he knows what you want.
it's called
He slips you
Cluster
on.
Ale.
Cluster. Anyway, Cluster Hex is okay.
Yeah, it's good.
It works well with Poison,
We
Curse.
should explain what Curse 1 does.
Yeah, so just... Oh yeah, Curse 1, it's the opposite with Armour. Anything with Curse will do plus whatever damage is, so in Curse 1 it will be plus 1 damage then.
Yep.
So
that's
a
any
Ragged
unit.
Wolf attacking something with Curse 1 will do 2 damage.
But it's only combat damage, isn't it?
No, it's anything.
Isn't it? Ooh. So burns can do 4.
Burns will do 4.
That's nice. There's not much to say about Cluster Hex. You don't get any in your precon, and it's like Inferno Blast, but delayed.
It's like
They have to get hit by something else for that damage to happen.
It's Inferno Blast but different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we'll describe it.
Yeah, we're good at this.
Yes. Next. Cursemonger. 4 cost, human creature. 3 attack, 2 countdown, 4 health. Ranged attack. When countdown is 0, Cursemonger may increase countdown by 2 to give target unit Curse 2.
She's really good. I like her.
Yes, she's cool, and she has that awesome new art.
Yes, and those clay things. She's got one.
Yeah.
She's had to kill him. Oh no!
I love the way she attacks. Her attack animation is
that's
probably
pretty-
the best.
That's really cool. It's just stabs it and goes boom. It's really quick as well. It's literally it's just like a split second stab and that's it.
Have you seen her eyes when she does it though?
No,
Just go watch her attack and just watch her face. It's probably the best part. She's so like angry or something, and her eyes like almost pop out of her head. She's like, yeah.
I must pay more attention. But yeah, scrolls like that have different effects when countdown's not a usually good, like Night Scholar or Brother Wolf, and this is better than both of them.
Yep. And you get 2 in your precon.
Yep.
So you only need to get your hands on 1 after release.
And 3/2/4 range attack for 4 is pretty good as well.
Yeah, it is. It's the same as Blightbearer, but ranged.
Yeah,
So that's handy.
it doesn't hurt itself as well.
That's very true. Next we're going to go on to Damning Curse, which is a 4-cost spell, destroy target creature, units you control or dealt 1 damage.
So yeah, this is going to cause lots of problems. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, the fact that your units take 1 damage does stack up quite a lot.
Yes.
But you can turn that to your advantage if you want to kill stuff of your own, so you can get your harvesters to attack more, like soon or whatever.
Yeah. But you do have to remember that 1 damage to a Cursemonger or a Blightbearer, and they're in the critical 3 health range.
Yeah.
Things start to get a bit too easy to kill.
With things like this, you can turn disadvantages into an advantage for you. If you want.
Yeah. I think it's a nicely balanced scroll.
It is.
If you have nothing on the field, you can get rid of a creature for free,
Yeah.
but you've got nothing on the field, so...
And it is just creatures you can target. You can't target structures.
Yeah, but your structures will take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 1 of those in the precon.
Do you?
It's quite nice.
Oh, dear.
I think so.
Oh god.
So people will still be hunting down the other 2, and that is a rare.
That's going to be pretty expensive, I think.
Yes, that is a very good rare. I mean, pushback was annoying. This is kind of a fairer pushback. You lose your creature, but that stuff takes damage, so...
Yeah.
You can feel a little bit better about being hit by a Damning Curse. Pushback's just evil.
You can get a bit of revenge. Pushback's fine.
Next is Draining Mist. 3-cost decay. Spell. All opponents' units with countdown 1 or less have their countdown increased by 2.
Yeah, this is pretty rubbish.
Yeah, you get 3 in the precon. What do you expect?
If it was just increase all the opponent's creatures by 2, then it would be fine. But with
it's
countdown 1 or less, it's just not.
Yeah.
'Cause it only-
Countdown by 2, though, is interesting.
Yeah, but
Usually things increase countdown by 1.
yeah, but it's still a bit poor.
Yeah. You have to have... I don't know how you use this. Maybe it would, against order, maybe?
Maybe.
Where they've got an honourable general about to tick off or something. But speed is a thing. And
Yeah. It doesn't really matter so much. It would be good against maybe decay, but
yeah, maybe.
even then, it's just like whatever.
Yeah, it's cool art though. With the Sister of the Fox and stuff.
You won't be too upset if it's played against you.
No. You'll go, and then you'll go, that's not that bad. Cast God Hand. Next. 2 cost energy enchantment. 2 cost decay enchantment. Energy Siphon. When Energy Siphon comes into play, increase energy by 1. Enchanted creatures' attack and health are decreased by 1.
Yeah. So this
You can play this on your opponent's units.
You can. Why would you play it on your own?
I don't know, I assumed it was meant to be that you were meant to play it on your own units so that you sacrifice some of your own units' health to increase your energy.
I suppose that would make sense. This is the first and the way for Decay to give other resources. Resources. So yeah, this one will give energy, there's no one that gives order, there's no one that gives growth. And this one guarantees you energy every single time you play.
Yep, which is pretty good. And it's also got a pretty nice effect.
It has.
I mean, decreasing attack and health by 1 is not a bad thing. Like I said, you can take something with 4 health and put it in the critical 3 health.
Yes. And you can kill vectors.
Yes, which is really unfair.
You can turn a Brave into a 1/1/1.
I mean, the poor Vader of the Wild, what you do is you just grab it, throw it into a mulcher and turn it into energy. It's so cute, why would you do that?
I think
people.
I think there are definite reasons why you would do that.
Yeah, that's good. You don't get any precon, but
Whatever.
it wouldn't make sense.
No, it wouldn't.
So, and yeah, they're pretty good. I think they'll be quite. I don't know whether there's enough of a good decay energy synergy to justify really hunting this down. But
Not at the moment, but they're going to be releasing onto the test server non-decay scrolls that give decay,
yeah,
which will be so as soon as they're in, then things will really start happening.
yeah. I mean, you're gonna have some very heavy control decks, I think, coming out of decay and energy together.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun time.
As soon as those other things that give decay scrolls are released, lots of 3-colour decks are going to start appearing.
Yeah, which I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, because you still get summons and memorials to get them going, and then other things will happen.
I would be happy to see a multi-colour deck that has more creatures in it, because at the moment there was Gojo's,
Yeah.
and then everything else has been draw or control.
Well, it has to be. That's the problem. Otherwise, it just won't work.
Exactly, because you need the extra resources.
Yeah.
Hopefully, with more ways to get those resources, that won't be quite so much of a problem.
You need the draw to make it more consistent as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a lot of information about Energy Siphon, but now we won't be saying that when we come to the other resource gaining scrolls.
Hopefully not.
Next, a card scroll that I think everyone was like, ugh, that when it first came out, and I was like, yay! I feel like I've been partially proven right with my yay, and partially not.
Yeah.
But it's Grizzly Graft, which is a 3-cost enchantment. When enchanted creature you control. No, enchant creature you control. When Grizzly Graft comes into play, sacrifice adjacent creatures. Enchanted creature gains attack and health equal to the number of creatures sacrificed.
Right, stick it on a harvester. Play harvester, play that. So that's 6 and surround it with 5 creatures, and you got a 13 hasty relentless. That is
Exactly.
a very odd combo you can do, but it's fair.
It's a very lovely combo, especially when you're playing Pestis and you've created a whole board of rats that you can just sacrifice for the sake of it.
And then you got Animova, you got all those on things, and you can draw lots of scrolls off that. You can have lots of. There's a lot of creatures in Decay that when they die, they give effects like Oblivion Seeker.
Yep.
And you can take advantage of it.
Killing your creatures is a good thing in Decay.
Yeah, don't do it all the time.
No. I'll cast Grizzly Graft on my harvester, then I'll cast Damning Curse on my harvester. What? Killing things is good.
So yeah, be careful when you play it, but it's not going together.
Right, yeah. You get one in the precon, and I quite like it. But
I like it too.
I think it also works really well with the Totem of Suffering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Next we're going on to the Big Bad. He's the artist formerly known as Lumbering Muckhead.
Yep, and that's been named after a restaurant chain. Which do very nice salads, so okay.
He's now an agricultural expert too. 3-cost decay creature. He is a masked undead. His name is Harvester.
Dun dun dun.
He is an 8/5/6 with Relentless. He does not count down. when a creature dies, Harvester's countdown is decreased by 1.
Yeah, he is, but really
He is
good. Watch out.
Yeah. I mean, 6 health's...
How glad are you that Speed and Godhand of Running don't set countdown to 0 now?
Yes, oh my god. I bet you they looked at this scroll, looked at all those other scrolls that just said set countdown to 0 and thought, oh god.
What have we done?
We need to do something about this.
So, yeah.
Meanwhile, poor Sisp was like, I'll make an energy growth deck that uses rallying to set countdown to 0 so I can make Clock Library good.
Yeah, we weren't
good.
impressed with that. Me and Sis have been working on that deck, and we've got to think, yes, I've got to. We spent like weeks on that.
And then they just went, nerf. No explanation, just nerf.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. As you could tell.
Right. Harvester, probably one of the most auto-include scrolls in the game. It is a rare, and it's not in your pre-com.
No, tough.
Enjoy that. Hope you saved up. Hex marks.
It's going to cost 20,000.
I was going to say 22. But
22?
22.
That might be a lie, but then it's really good.
Yeah, right, next. Hex marks. 1 cost enchantment. When enchanted creature deals damage to an idol, it deals 3 extra damage.
Yeah, so this doesn't combo with things like Searing Shackles and things like that. It's only when the creature attacks the idol.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, technically, with Searing Shackles, it's not the creature damaging the idol, it's the enchantment, so it kind of makes sense.
When we get to Searing Shackles, we can read it again, and I have read it a few times, it does make sense.
Yeah.
However, to what it actually does, it's okay, it'll work well in Decay-themed Joe decks.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Just put it on a Kinfolk Brave and you're attacking idols for 5 health each turn.
Oh yes. But apart from that,
you get
quick grab.
Yep, and therefore you get 2 in the precon.
Yay!
Oh, okay. I was expecting you to get 3 of these in the precon, but you get 2 husks in your precon. 1 decay, creature undead, 3 attack, 3 countdown, and 2 health.
Yeah, unless you're getting this for free, it's rubbish.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still play it as like my early, like, turn 1 play, and then put something in front of it turn 2.
Yeah, if it had 2 countdown, it would be really good, obviously.
Exactly. It'd be too good with 2 countdown.
Yeah, it would be a wing soldier, wouldn't it? But
exactly, for 1 cheaper.
But yeah, problem is its countdown is just too delayed because the creatures will that can kill it will attack it before.
I think the reason for this scroll really existing is not for your early turn 1 play. It's so that the Witch Doctor can make them, and so that Shroud of Unlife can make them. And in scrolls, you can't make a scroll unless that scroll already exists.
Shroud of Unlife.
Yes.
Oh yes, sorry. I thought you were making things up then.
No!
I was thinking of things like Soul Steel, like, what?
No, Soul Steel makes you a...
Yeah, I know.
I think you have forgotten the new name of
the new name thing. Shroud of Unlife.
So yeah, they needed to have something they could make from that, so... And Necrogeddon, so... They had to make the scroll. Whether they expect people to put it into a deck, I don't know, but I still think it's... I mean, everyone has those turn 1 plays where they're like, I'll play this and it will probably die. Vaser of the Wild, Husk,
Crossbow
Gravelog Raiders, Crossbowmen.
Dust Runners.
Yeah, so... It's just one of those.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the worst of those.
Yeah. Well, compared to Crossbowman, Crossbowman's got 1 more attack and a ranged attack as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And no one plays that, so...
Exactly. But, I mean, there's not... I don't know if there's enough to do on turn 1 in Decay. So, I kinda still feel like playing it.
You don't need to do anything turn 1, though.
I feel like I should. I feel bad if I don't.
You feel bad?
I feel like I've wasted a turn.
Well, wouldn't you rather play Mangy Rat instead?
That's true. Mangy Rat's actually becoming a pretty good thing.
Thank you. Right, move on.
Right, yep. Ilmire Hunter. 4 decay. It is a creature, it is human. It has 2 attack, 2 countdown, and 5 health. And the reason it has 2 attack is because it has Slayer. And when Ilmire Hunter deals damage to a creature, that creature is destroyed.
Yep. So that's death touch, is it? Magic recovery?
Yeah, it's Death Touch.
Yeah.
But if you give it Relentless, it doesn't work the same way as Death Touch and Trample does.
Does it not?
No. The way Death Touch and Trample works is Trample, you have to deal lethal damage to a creature, then it'll move on to the next creature. And with Death Touch, 1 point of damage is lethal damage. So they block with 20 creatures, you just go 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, kill them all. But with Scrolls and Slayer and Relentless, you have to deal its full amount of health and kill it before it moves on to the next creature, which it could do 1 damage to and kill an 8 health creature.
Okay. That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It kills things with potion resistance. And it has to deal damage. If it had an auto attack, when it wouldn't do anything.
Exactly. If I had 1 attack, it'd be too easy to stop. So 2 attack is basically perfect. It doesn't need any more than that.
Nope.
If it had any more than that, then the Machination Mindset combo might become a bit more exploitable.
Yeah.
So, there you go. It's pretty good. It's rare. I imagine people will be quite busy hunting the hunter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a woman as well, so yeah.
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 I don't know why that's relevant.
No.
Anyway, that's good. You'll probably... I don't know, how much do you think this gets played?
A lot.
Yep, okay, there you go. A lot, official. Right. 3 cost, Ilmire Rot Eater is a creature, and it is a beast, so get your Essence Feasts ready.
Oh yeah.
3 attack, 2 countdown, 3 health. Whenever a creature dies adjacent to Ilmire Rot Eater gains 1 attack and 1 health. So, Blinky, why isn't this called Ilmire Rat Eater?
Because I couldn't read it properly. I originally put Rot Eater and someone said it was Rat Eater and I went with them. Just leave me alone. That was dark days of my life. Oh yeah, it's one of the better creatures in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
And it's a common as well.
Yes.
It gets huge.
I mean, you play this at the you play this in the middle, put something in front of it. Every time that something dies, this guy gets more strong.
More strong, indeed.
More strong. Stronger.
As it's commonly
I think I said that right. More strong. Yeah, that's English. Sort of.
Oh, we'll be here all day if we start correcting English.
Yeah, you're right. Let's move on. He's good. You get 2 in your pre-com. Be happy about it. 6 cost, Ilmire Witch Doctor, who they've changed the art for since they first revealed him, and I'm very disappointed because I described that art in my fanfic. And then they changed it.
Poor you.
Sorry? Slight tangent. He is a creature. He is a human. 5 attack. Ooh. 2 countdown. 5 health. And ranged attack. Ooh.
So that itself is very, very powerful.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, and when a human creature adjacent to Ilmire Witch Doctor is destroyed, a undead husk creature is summoned in its place, as opposed to the alive husk creatures.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed when I first saw it with its effect, but yeah, it's really, 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 really good.
I mean, I would play this guy just because his attack animation is him firing a laser.
Laser.
Yep, I'm happy with that. I mean, there aren't that many humans in Decay. I mean, you've got the Curse Monger,
tons.
you're right, there are actually tons. But I feel like I played too few of them to justify having him for that ability.
Well, play some more.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get rid of Harvester and just make a pure human deck.
Yeah. But yeah.
But,
you get one of the
it's
pre-com,
nice.
don't you?
Yes, you get 1 in the pre-com. It's also nice that when another Ilmire Witch Doctor dies next to an Ilmire Witch Doctor, he gets replaced as well. That's quite nice.
Play Grizzly Graft on it.
You.
All the things that will die around it, you'll get husk tokens.
Ooh. And then play it again, and then your opponent plays Pushback and ruins all your plans.
It's got a 20 million witch doctors. Like, oh.
And now it's dead.
Oh.
Aww. I'll attack your idol and cast Corrode. 40 million idol damage.
Suddenly you're doing like a trial where everything's got 99 health or whatever.
Yeah, jeez. Gee, that trial's cool.
Have you tried it yet?
I haven't, but I've been trying to test this one.
Yeah, are you successful?
First time I played it, I'm like, this isn't that hard, I'm doing quite well. I just have a Kinfolk Brave picking off all the wolves. Not wolves,
Rats.
rats. And then it got slightly a bit out of control, and I'm like, screw this.
Oh, I've tried about 100 times and lost.
I quite like it. I think it's doable.
No, it's not.
Very difficult. It's doable.
Nah.
Just get Thunder Surge. Thunder Surge.
You can't target them.
You can target the other reps.
Yeah? Then we'll just be down to 2 health and you'll be dead.
Nah.
Yeah, you will. Anyway,
Nah.
next.
Infected Gravelock. 2 decay. Creature, Gravelock. 2 attack, 2 countdown, 3 health. When Infected Gravelock attacks a creature, that creature gets poisoned for 3 rounds. Infected Gravelock has move 0.
And because of that, it's rubbish.
Yep. It'd be alright if it could run around the place, but no.
Yeah, so it's not worth, if you've got a Gravelock deck, going into Decay so you can play it.
No, you're better off just sticking with your Gravehawk.
Even if you have, if you even play him, like, yeah.
But, like you were saying, with 3 colours possibly being viable in the future,
Mm-hmm.
so Decay, Growth, Energy with Gravelocks
Yeah.
and Gravehawk, maybe?
No.
No?
No.
No.
Well, no.
No. I think we're going with no.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got 2 of these in the pre-con, so grab your 3rd in your set.
And then throw him away.
Yeah! Sell them on the
eBay.
trading market for 3 times their worth.
Or eBay.
Yeah, eBay, I think. Is there a scroll section on eBay?
I hope not.
One day there will be.
Highly illegal
Yep.
section.
Yes. Infected Gravelock is meh. It's probably less than meh, actually.
Yeah.
Next, 4 cost, enchantment, infectious blight. Woo! Yay!
Boo.
Woo! Enchanted creatures dealt 1 poison damage at the beginning of each round. If enchanted unit is killed by poison damage, a random creature on the same side gets infectious blight.
You need to calm down. Yeah, it's
Sorry.
really good.
It's so good.
I might even start running purification and things. Just
Exactly, it's going to
there's
be
so many
everything that's going to
enchantments going to
happen.
be around.
At times I've just gone, I have to do it, and kill my own creature to stop the plague.
And if you're playing the Decay versus Decay matchup, you're stuffed. If there's Miasma World, no creature will be played
Yeah,
until
exactly.
this thing's gone from the field.
All 6 Miasma Wells.
If it,
Every time something
if one of
is
your
cast, it dies.
if one of your opponent's creatures died to it, and it went onto your side as well, that'd be cool.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, but it's really really good.
Yeah, that's really good. You have to have the Miasma Wells to make it super powerful. Otherwise it's kind of meh.
Yep.
It doesn't... Infectious Blight doesn't have to be what kills it, just has to be poison damage. So it can come from anywhere. So you could cast Infectious Blight and then cast Ranger's Bane. And it'd go just a little bit faster.
It would.
Yeah, you get 1 of those in the precon. So,
Oh,
the precon's not super powerful.
the horror.
Yes, but that is a rare and they're going to sell for a lot, I think, even with 1 in the precon.
Yeah, they're going to be very sought after.
Yep. Next. This isn't in the precon, and I reckon this is going to be one of the most wanted commons. Probably.
Oh, it's good.
Languid! 2 cost enchantment. Enchanted unit's attack is decreased by 2. When Languid comes into play, draw 1 scroll. Thoughts?
Play it on the Kinfolk Brave, does nothing, and you draw a scroll. Play it on
Yes.
anything. It reduces the attack by 2, you draw a scroll.
Indeed.
It draws a scroll.
Yes, that's all you
So
need.
it's good. Yeah, it's going to be in every Decay.
Yeah, it's cheap and it cycles your deck.
If destroyers get played again, put it on one of those.
Exactly.
No.
And now they don't do anything.
Your opponent plays a Mangonel, you somehow stop the game, enchant it, and say, "Ha!" And you're doing 1 damage.
Yeah.
Put it on
It's-
Automata Forge, and
And do nothing.
no, but you draw a scroll.
Exactly, and it's unit as well.
Yeah.
You can just put it on anything.
Anything you like. Put it on your creatures if you want,
Mm.
if you're desperate.
If you're very, very desperate.
You put it,
But if your only target is your own creature, I don't know why you'd be so desperate.
well, put it on your 20 million attack creature just to make it 19,999,998 attack.
Exactly. It's good.
It is very good.
If you're playing Decay, you're going to want to get them. And there are none in the precon, so enjoy that.
Oh, they're common, very easy to find.
Next is Life Stealer. 5 cost creature, that is human. 4 attack, 2 countdown, 5 health. When Life Stealer attacks and destroys a unit, Life Stealer is fully healed.
He's good, but it's not going to get played.
Nope.
It's weird. I mean, his stats are very good, his cost is fine, and its ability's good, but it just doesn't do anything other than be there. And in a sort of Decay deck, you will want something that does more. It's a very selfish ability, if you like.
Yeah. Makes him last longer, but for the most part, that won't accomplish you much.
There's going to be a standard Decay deck, and then when things get, this will be one of the things that will be taken out because it's just like not an essential part of the machine, if you want. Like,
yeah, it doesn't do enough.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, it is good. It's a very solid scroll, but there are better options.
Yeah, there are options that you'll want over this.
Exactly, and is 1 in your precon.
So good luck with that.
Yes, enjoy. Next, Loyal Darkling, a 2-cost creature who is human. 1 attack, 2 countdown, 2 health. When countdown is 0, Loyal Darkling can sacrifice itself. Full stop. When Loyal Darkling is destroyed, it deals 2 damage to your opponent's idol on the same row.
I like him a lot.
I just made a spelling mistake
Have you?
in her flavor text. Tonight does not have a space in it.
Unless she's going towards the
Unless she's returning tonight, maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, she's really, really good.
Yes.
Just offers you other things.
You play it, you've got an attacking creature, which is always nice, and regardless of how it dies, when it dies, it deals damage to an item.
Which I like.
Which, I mean, the amount of times that I've had Totems of Suffering down, and this, then I cast Necrogeddon and win the game. It's so much fun.
It is. And it works well with your Harvester as well, because you can just kill it, do 2 damage to an idol, and its countdown will just by 1.
Exactly.
And it's a human, so it has a token if it's next to a Witch Doctor.
Exactly. This is like perfect synergy for Decay at the moment, because it does everything you want it to do. For a 2-cost creature.
Indeed.
And you get 1 in your precon.
Great.
Next. The card that seems to have gotten people most excited. 1 cost, Mangy Rat. It is a creature, it is a beast, it is a rat. It has 1 attack, 2 countdown, 1 health. When Mangy Rat attacks a creature, that creature gets poisoned for 3 rounds.
It's a pain in the trial.
Yes.
But it won't get played other than that.
No. Even with Miasma Well being silly.
And even if you make it a rat deck with pesters and stuff, it's still meh.
It's not quite there yet.
No.
Almost, not quite.
If you start off with 3 mangy rats with 4 health and pesters attached to them,
Yes, then things are silly.
and every single creature you play will get pestis on it as well,
We're just describing the trial now.
maybe, your stuff,
Yes.
all your opponent's stuff.
It's a very, very, very scary trial. Yeah, it's a nice scroll, I guess. I like the fact that it's 1/2/1, and then they changed Beast Rat to be 1/2/2. Because when it first came, I was like, it's just Beast Rat but better. And Mons was like, by the way, we changed Beast Rat. Because that's how Mons talks.
Yeah.
So there you go. The ability to poison a creature by attacking it for 3 rounds is also equivalent to 1 health.
Indeed. So it can do 4 damage if you think about it.
Yeah, exactly. And with Miasma Well, I can do even more. So let's just get onto Miasma Well. Oh, by the way, you get 2 Mangy Rats in your precon. Miasma Well. And it is a structure, it is a totem. It costs 2. It has 0 attack, dash countdown, and 3 health, and all poison damage is increased by 1.
Yay.
Woo!
Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy.
The Decay vs Decay matchup is going to be really, really annoying because nothing will survive. There's
Yeah.
be too many Asmo Wells out and Decay can't target structures.
Decay sucks at killing structures.
So watch out for that. And there's one in the pre-con,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a pain in the arse.
This is going to be a really, really expensive common, methinks.
I think you're probably right.
It's just so many things in Decay require poison as the type of damage, and increasing that damage to potentially 4 is silly.
Or potentially 7 because it counts your opponents as well.
Yeah, it takes a game and can completely change it. Because when all poison stuff does 1 damage, it's a very creature versus creature heavy battle. Then someone plays 3 Miasma Walls in 1 turn and then everything dies, thanks to the horde of poisonous clouds.
Just infectious blights going poof, 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 poof everywhere.
Yeah. Carpet bomb!
And my curses as well.
Yes, speaking of, Maya Curse is a 2-cost enchantment, and it is one of the returning scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad, and then they fixed it by changing the timing of the damage. Enchanted unit deals 1 poison damage to adjacent creatures at the beginning of each of its turns, not when it attacks.
Yeah. It's good, but I think people will start to play around it like they have done Thunder Surge and Mangonels and stuff.
Yep.
But it can just stop you moving into things even though it's constant damage.
Exactly, and Honourable General is a nice target for this.
Yeah. Very nice.
But it can be played around, so I wouldn't expect it to be played a huge amount.
No.
And you get 2 in your precon.
You do indeed.
Enjoy that.
Good luck.
Next is Maya Shambler, a 1-cost creature. It is a masked undead. And this is Staggering Muckhead, but with a shiny new name. And a new type. It has 3 attack, 2 countdown, 1 health. And before attacking, Maya Shambler moves to a random adjacent tile.
So yeah, its disadvantage in terms of it moving can be used to your advantage because it moves like 2 rows. But it's got 1 health, so it dies.
Yes, it dies very, very quickly.
And it is tough to control where it goes.
I mean, if you're playing this and someone plays Return to Nature, it just goes and then they gain growth.
Or indeed anything.
Yes.
Even-
Frostgale.
Even if it just plays a Vator, it just blows up.
Energy Siphon.
Bunny.
God, how did I forget Bunny?
I don't know.
Let's forget Bunny.
A heavily enchanted bunny.
Yes. It's got 2 fleeting on it.
Yeah. But I don't see getting played.
No. It's only gonna see the battlefield because Soulsteel is awesome. And whenever someone casts Soulsteel, they get one of these. So
Yep.
you get one of these in the precon, and no copies of Soulsteel. So as you get a copy of Soulsteel, take him out, add Soulsteel.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for the most part, your creatures in Decay, at least the early creatures, you can get by casting other spells.
Mm-hmm.
So just put those spells in.
Yeah.
Next, the most expensive thing in Decay. It's 6. It's a 6-cost spell. It is called Necrogeddon. And it has changed since release.
Yeah, I'm glad it has.
Just thus proving the test survey is a good thing. Destroy all creatures you control. Creatures destroyed this way are replaced by undead husks at countdown 0.
It's good.
Fill your board with bunnies. Necrogeddon. Living the dream.
It will require good timing and maybe a few combinations of other scrolls to take full effect of it. But it's good.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's more interesting than a straight board wipe.
Yeah.
So
You've got to be careful though,
it
because
allows.
your husks will die like almost immediately
Yes.
afterwards.
Mhm.
Although you can go Necrogeddon.
Yes, you can.
If they survive.
It's a more interesting scroll. And it allows for more interesting future development of scrolls.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to think about the fact that Necrogeddon can just kill anything. I mean, if you had something that, like, this creature cannot be destroyed by spells, and would survive Necrogeddon now, kind of thing. That would have before.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm going to say it's good. Some people say it's bad. I think it's good.
I think it's better.
Good.
It might not be as useful to play, but it's more interesting from a design point of view.
Yeah.
Next. Oh, by the way, you get none of them in your precon. Just
Yeah, tough.
in case you had like a mild dream of, oh, they're all in the precon. No, you get none.
You have 3 in the precon.
Next, Oblivion Seeker. 5 cost creature, he is a human, he has 2 attack, 2 countdown, 3 health, and ranged attack. When Oblivion Seeker is destroyed, draw 2 scrolls.
Yep, my favourite creature.
Yes, he is cool. He has a cool name, there's a cool attack animation, and the moment he dies, you're an incredibly happy person.
Yep, just draw 2 scrolls. And its ability and attack's not too bad. If it was just a spell that costs 5, drew 2 scrolls, you'd probably play that. Maybe.
True.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And it's a human as well.
And it's a body.
Body.
So, it's always worth remembering. And it dies to Necrogeddon, Grizzly Graft, anything.
Yep. And if you surround, say, an Ilmir Witch Doctor with 3 of these and 3 other creatures, and a Witch Doctor enchanted with 3 Anamova, and you play Grizzly Graft, you will draw 24 scrolls. And if they're enchanted with 3 heritages, you will draw 30. That's the dream. I've only managed 24 so far. I've managed 2 heritage.
Okay. You keep dreaming there, Blinky.
I will.
One day that will happen, and you'll be really happy, and
Then
then
I'll die
it'll
next
never happen again. Yeah. You'll have a super witch doctor and a bunch of husks.
No, a Witch Doctor will die.
Oh yeah.
You'll take like 18 damage on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can keep dreaming. You get 1 of these in your precon,
Which is nice.
and I recommend getting another 2.
So do I.
He is good. Next, Pestis.
Yeah.
You did something with this scroll.
Did I?
If I remember correctly. You and the Badger Guild
Did we?
with your Gojos, but added Pestis.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
I remember just seeing you like, this is the best thing ever.
that was just having fun. It was decay and growth, I think. Yeah, we just had,
Oh yeah, GD Joes.
yeah, we just had rats and stuff and pestis increasing things by 7. And, oh,
Yeah.
good times.
Yeesh. Right. 3 cost enchantment. Enchanted creature gains +1 attack for each rat you control. When enchanted creature kills another unit, summon a mangy rat on a random tile on your side.
Yep, mangy rat, not beast rat. As well, didn't
You
you?
get a poisonous rat, not a healthy
I
rat.
do. I wish it gave it relentless as well. In fact, I put machination mindset. No, is it machination mindset?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll make it a bit obsolete, but there you go.
Yeah, make him very obsolete.
But
Yeah.
it's good if you want to play a rat themed deck.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about splashing it into a normal decay deck. I don't know why I'm splashing. I don't know how I feel about putting it into a normal decay deck. I mean, you could put it on a harvester
Yeah.
and have it attack with Relentless and get you 3 more rats, giving it 3 more attack, which is cool.
But
But
unlikely.
to be fair though, I mean, people will pay 4 growth to get 3 rats. Because they're 2 health. I mean, 3 decay for potentially infinite rats. And an attack boost, kinda.
I think you're in La La Land.
I think so too. I feel like maybe it will see some players just not in a themed deck, but just put in there. I don't know.
No.
Maybe I am crazy.
Maybe you are.
You get 2 of these in your precon to go with your 2 major rats.
Yay.
Next. I don't think I have ever seen this scroll played.
I played it in pre-con and it's absolute rubbish.
Pillar of Disease. 3 cost structure. It is a wall. It's not a totem. Naught attack. Dash countdown. 4 health. 4 health. Why'd they give this 4
I
health?
don't know.
Can't they give...
I just wish it affected all the opponent's creatures, then it might get played, but no, it's rubbish.
No.
Yep, so we just skip it, effectively.
Yeah, it's not worth it. You get 2 in your precon, opponent units get their attack decreased, and that does very little.
Mm.
I mean, if it was health decreased,
Ah.
that'd be too powerful.
If it was attack decreased by 4, that'd be good.
Yeah, that would do it.
That would
For
work.
3, yeah, I'd play. Next, another pillar. This is the Pillar of Fatigue.
This one's a
It is
totem.
a structure. This one is a totem. 3 cost, 0 attack, dash countdown, 3 health. Whenever a creature moves, its countdown is raised by 1. That is universal. Any creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's
It's
all
good against
I'm
VR.
really
It's good against VR. It's fun, but it restricts you as well as your opponent. So their sort of scores aren't good.
Exactly.
If it just worked for your opponent, then it would be good. But I don't see getting
Yeah.
much played.
No, I mean, yeah, I think
Already played
it kind of freezes the board for maybe like 2 turns,
Yeah.
and then they will find a way to deal with it if they really have to, or they'll just accept the countdown increase and then cast God Hand.
Yeah. It's like whatever. So no.
Yeah. No. It's not great. You get 1 in your precon. It's a rare for some reason. But yeah. It dies too quick. Next. 3 cost, structure, wall, puppet soldier, 0 attack, dash countdown, 3 health. When puppet soldier dies, all units on the same row are killed.
My favourite scroll to get complained about. So yeah, this is going to get a lot of attention, negative attention.
Yes.
This combination of this and nutrition is going to make lots of decks.
You can play around it though.
Yeah, no, not really.
You can kind of play around it.
Not particularly.
I saw a game on a stream where the person had 1 creature on every row, specifically because he was afraid of puppet soldier nutrition.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
The combination is not getting nerfed as a result of our complaints.
Yeah.
I guess
We've tried.
those sorts of combinations.
We've tried.
Yeah.
I mean, compare it to how Faith Blessing used to be,
Exactly.
and this is better and better.
Yeah. It's kind of... It's really annoying. Because just all your stuff dies, there's nothing you can do about it. Well, an entire row of stuff dies.
Let's just stop talking about it because it hurts.
No, yeah. I just look at it, I just feel sad. I mean, why? Why would you be this mean? If you play Puppet Soldier and Nutrition, you're a bad person.
You are a very bad person.
Yeah, it's not fair. And you get none of these in your pre-comp, so you'd have to go out of your way to find them, and you're not that evil, are you?
No. Better not be.
Or else. Right. Next, Regeniture. 1 cost enchantment. Target unit gains 2 health. When Regeniture comes into play, enchanted unit's controller's idle tape on that row is dealt 1 damage.
So yeah, effectively just treat this as just doing 1 damage to your opponent's idol.
Yep. You're not going to play it on your own creatures because it's just not worth it, really.
It's too health. I don't like giving health buffs without like a downside in enchantments to it. Dryad power can't move. Therefore, countdown increase.
Stagheart. Yeah, it's alright.
Well, Stagheart's only +1.
Yeah, and you have to have the other ones,
Yeah.
so...
But yeah, no.
No, it's your cheap enchantment. You get 3 in your precon.
It's okay.
You're not going to use it in any serious deck. It's only going to be used as in the precon to go, oh, you have an idol on 1 health. The end.
Yeah.
Or you have an idol on 3 health. Damage, and then I sacrifice my Loyal Darkling. Splode.
Boom.
Yeah. That's all it's going to be used for, ever.
Imagine people start.
People will play it on Kinfo
People
Braves.
start splashing decay for that.
People will play it on Kinfo Braves. That will happen, I'm sure.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, maybe you could play it on Husk. Make it a 3-2-3-3-4.
You're back
But-
in La La Land.
Yeah, exactly. I knew I was in La La Land. I could feel myself drifting to La La Land.
Whatever La La Land is.
La La Land.
Oh.
It's a nice place. You should come.
I should.
We have like ponies and you can drink rainbows.
Can
Next, Restless Bones.
you sleep on aspiration?
Yes. Restless Bones. 3-cost spell. All your undead units gain +2 attack until end of turn and countdown decreased by 1.
Will be good in the future when more undead stuff exists, but for now, all the undead stuff that there are, the countdown's too high to
Yeah, exactly.
make it.
Mons justified this by saying there are only 3 undead, but there are now 7 ways to get those undead onto the field.
Well, he has excuses.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop the countdown being silly high. When I first saw it, I was like, what? It's like God Hand, but no! But the countdown on your undead units is too high to make this worthwhile. I mean, Maya Shambler is the only one that actually gets affected by this.
Yeah.
You have to time it with your husks
You do
I don't
indeed.
know. Necrogeddon, wait a turn, Restless Bones. But
Even that
that's
would
all,
have been enough.
Yep. So,
Meh. Play 2 of them one time.
Yeah.
Issue solved.
And you get none in your precon.
Good.
And it's a rare, so enjoy finding that and going, ah,
Yeah.
I wanted to harvest it.
I like its text.
Angering the dead is no trivial task.
It's a trivial turtle task.
He could. Trivial Turtle could anger the dead. Next, Return to Nature. A 2-cost spell. Opponent creatures get -1 health until end of turn. If a creature with this effect is killed, increase growth by 1.
It's okay.
It's
It doesn't
alright.
guarantee you growth, but
If your opponent's played a beta, you get growth.
if the negative one was
Depends.
permanent, it would be good.
Oh yeah, that'd be horrible. If it was Frostgale, but
Yeah.
you have a turn to get growth from killing things.
Yeah. So,
It's if you're gonna be playing with the intention of playing Growth Decay, you're gonna play it.
oh yeah.
So that's all that needs to be said about it. You're gonna play it if you want to play it.
Yeah. And I like the art as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Reminds me of a botfly.
I remember when I first saw it, I freaked out. I was like, oh, they're adding a flying unit. And KB was like, it's probably a spell. And I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Next. Scavenger Construct. A 1-cost structure. 0 attack, dash countdown, 3 health. When an adjacent unit dies, Scavenger Construct's health is increased by 2.
It's actually one of the better defensive walls in the game.
At first, I didn't like it because in order to give it its health buff, you had to put something kind of in front of it so that it died before it did.
Mhm.
But then I've noticed you play it to the side of things.
Yeah. Well, you stick it in front anyway. If it dies, it dies.
Exactly, and if not, something to the side could die.
And if not, it will just
gets
go
its
with like
health
7
buff.
health, 12.
Exactly,
12.
and then you can cast Grizzly Graft on it, kill 3 creatures behind it, and it would get 9 health.
It would get enough.
Yeah,
If you-
it can become quite powerful if you leave it.
I'm
alone.
pretty sure Grizzly Graft is creatures only.
Is it?
Yeah, but you can play around it. And
Yeah.
Necrogeddon.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a nice structure. I wasn't sold on it at first, but I've warmed up to
And
it.
for one, it's very good.
I expect to see that played a lot more than I expect to see Bitterroot or Infected Gravelock played.
Oh yes.
And it is not in the precon, so go hunt. Next, Searing Shackles, a 2-cost enchantment. At the end of owner's turn, enchanted unit deals 1 damage to the idol on the same row. Enchanted unit is dealt 2 damage when it moves.
Yeah, this is my answers for Decay matchup, so it's in my deck. For my,
Yeah, I like it.
yeah, so if they've got all the Miasma Wells out, you can stick one on their stuff. Stick on Awakening Stones. This is a clock.
You can enchant a unit as well.
Yeah.
So you could just stick it on an Automata Forge and slowly kill them.
Yeah.
Stick it on a Solemn Giant, and if it moves twice, it's dead. It's nice.
It's not good in a sense, but it gives you answers. It's
Exactly.
fair just to fill up a weakness for the deck.
Yeah, it's idle damage, which is always nice in Decay.
That's why I like it as well. I like direct damage.
And it kind of has sort of a removal aspect.
Yeah, well, you can stick 2 on it, it just can't do.
Yeah,
And then we're
exactly.
going to be forced to move it eventually because it's going to destroy the idols. But like, no.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a bit like Dradic Power in that you use it to lock down a row you've already lost.
Stick on a Brave and then play Bother.
Yeah. There's no. You play it to lock down a row, but a lot of the time things will have more than enough health to just move. So it's good, but it's not great.
Yeah.
And you get 2 in your precon.
Yay.
Next, Shroud of Unlife. A 1-cost enchantment. When enchanted creature is destroyed, an undead husk is summoned in its place.
This is rubbish.
Yep.
I mean, at least
It's nice if you have a deck where you're trying to kill everything, and then you kill it, and then you get another thing to kill. That's nice.
At least with Hillthorn Seed it costs 1 less. I mean,
Yeah. This costs the same as just playing your husk.
unless you're desperate to have 6 husks in your deck, effectively.
Yeah, exactly, and that's... Restless Bones doesn't really work well with husks, so having 6 of them doesn't make Restless Bones still good.
Nope.
So...
Yeah.
You get 3 in your precon, so... just this is how we're rating scrolls. How many there are in the precon equals how good it is. But there are 2 Kinfolk Veterans in the precon for growth, so...
No, 2, aren't there?
Yeah, so...
There you go.
Doesn't always work.
Yeah.
Next, Soul Scrounger. When a creature is destroyed, enchanted units countdown is decreased by 1. It's basically Harvester's ability, but in an enchantment.
And it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice to put on a Harvester, and your Harvester's countdown is decreased by 2 every time something dies, and it attacks very often when that happens.
You'll get your meal early.
Exactly. Because that was a fast food reference, wasn't it?
It's not fast food harvester.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
a
a
pub.
restaurant, isn't it? Eh,
Pub chain.
restauranty pub.
It's very nice.
Jeez. Sorry I offended Harvester.
Watch it. Yeah, but Soul Scrounger is pretty good. It's one of the few ways Decay can do countdown manipulation.
Exactly, and it's a nice decay way to do countdown reduction as well.
Yeah.
And you get 1 in your precon.
Good.
And you can play it on your opponent's creatures.
And yeah, you would want to do that.
The only way I think you'd ever want to do that is if it had Ember Bombs on it.
Why?
So then you could kill it really quickly.
Okay.
Do you...
No, you're losing it.
No, I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking about splashing. Because, I mean, putting this on a lot of other creatures outside of Decay would actually be quite good, because it'd basically be 1 countdown. Because... Oh, wait, no, they'd have to die before their turn, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and you'd rather play fleeting over it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking, if that creature killed a creature, its countdown would be reduced, but it wouldn't. It would have to... Its countdown would go down to -1
Yeah.
until the end of the turn when it returns to its default.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not really splashable.
Nice try.
Yeah, I was stretching. I failed.
You did.
3-cost spell, Soul Steal. Destroy target creature with health 2 or less. Summon a staggering Muckhead, which is wrong.
Yeah.
It's now a Maya Shambler.
Told on that, but I think this is going to be
They haven't
changed
changed it
into
yet.
the live server.
Yeah, that will be changed. So, summon a Maya Shambler on a random tile on your side.
It's okay. It's
like
good
it.
when you can actually kill something, but it's bad when
Yeah.
everything's got more than 2 health.
Exactly.
Big chubs.
But I like it.
And the fact that you get that creature as well is pretty good.
Exactly. I play decks where I like to kill my stuff to kill idols. That's the type of decay I like to play. And Soul Steal can allow me to kill a creature, reducing the countdown of my Harvester, and also summon a creature that I can then kill to deal damage to an idol with Totem of Suffering.
You get for 1 health creature is pretty important because you can kill that easily. Like say
Exactly.
Damning Curse, just kill more things.
Exactly. It's nice. I
It
like
works
it
nice.
personally. And the artwork's awesome.
It is. I don't quite know what it reminds me of, but it's interesting.
Right. Next, Tethered Recruit. A 2-cost creature. He is human. He has 2 attack, 2 countdown, and 1 health. When Tethered Recruit is destroyed, increase order by 1.
It's good. That makes order very easy to put with decay. Because
Exactly.
you're basically just getting it for free on a 2/2/1 creature for the.
Yep, and with decay, having your creatures die is almost always a good thing, and when they have an additional bonus, it's a very good thing.
Yeah, best memorial of the game.
Exactly. If only it drew you a scroll.
Wow.
You get none of these in your precon, which shouldn't surprise you, and it's cool, it's good. If you're going to play any sort of decay order splash, you're going to want 3 of these, naturally.
Yeah.
There's not much more to say about it.
Nope.
4 cost structure, totem. It is called Totem of Suffering.
Oh yes.
Naught attack, dash countdown, 3 health. When a creature you control dies, the opposing idol on that row is dealt 1 damage.
So this is another one of my answers for the decay versus decay matchup. Not a lot of people will be playing this as well.
Oh, I'm going to play the crap out
Oh,
of
so
it.
am I. But
I love it.
yeah,
Probably one of my favourite scrolls from the decay set.
yeah. Just have one of these out and things are dying just all the time.
Yep, and it's controlled. Like, Metal Wonder is random.
Yeah.
This is quite controlled. It's the row you're on is where the damage is dealt.
Yeah. Probably don't run 3.
I'll run 3.
I'm running 2.
I'll happily run
I'm
3.
running 2.
That's because I use that a lot in my deck, not as a counter or anything, but as like a primary scroll.
Yeah.
I think I like Decay because at the moment it seems like there are about 3 ways to build it.
Mhm.
One is your I'm going to kill all my own stuff to destroy your idols type way of playing it. One is the poison way of playing it, and then one is your actual just build up a horde of creatures way of playing it.
Yeah, I've combined all 3. I don't actually look to kill my own creatures. I just have that as a side of it.
So it's like a passive.
Yeah.
If they die, I get a bonus. That's fine. That's cool.
To finish, I like playing Necrogeddon with it as well.
Yeah, I love doing that
Yeah.
so much. Winning by casting Necrogeddon and killing all your stuff just felt so good. Now they changed it so it's even easier.
Oh, yes.
And that is not in your precon, it is a rare, so have fun finding them.
Wish it was in Precon.
Yeah, it'd be good in the precon. Just one would be nice. Next, a scroll that will never be played ever.
Pop.
1 cost spell, Unbind. Sacrifice target non-decay structure you control, increase decay by 1.
It's good in my God deck, or at least it was, until that thing changed.
Yep.
But it's not going to be in mono decay decks because that'd be weird.
Exactly.
But it has its uses.
Yeah, but I don't think it's as great as a way to increase decay as many other things, because it's still, you have to play Memorial.
You don't have much of a choice, do you? If you want to look into increased decay.
It's true, yeah. You have to be playing Memorial, so it only works in 3-colour decks currently.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to, I don't know, throw down a useless contraption and unbind it.
That's why I want there to be an order structure that costs 2 with 1 health, and it draws you a scroll upon destruction.
You can keep dreaming.
Well, just play
No
summons.
one's going to stop
Play
you.
summons, get a nice draw engine going.
Yep, you can keep dreaming. It might happen someday when someone else is running scrolls.
That would be fine.
Right.
Don't see a problem with it.
Next, 2-cost creature that is a human Viscera Sage. 2 attack, 2 countdown, 2 health. When Viscera Sage kills another unit, draw 1 scroll.
Yeah, pretty decent. Nice creature, but it doesn't really kill anything.
No, yeah, it's 2 attack, it just doesn't. It never kills things.
If it does, you're quite lucky.
Yeah. It's not good enough, I don't think. Like, maybe if it had Slayer,
Whoa.
then it would be silly. Because every time it hits something, it would kill it, which is nice.
So we're just waiting for the enchantment that gives the creature Slayer.
Yeah, this guy, when you see draw 1 scroll, usually you get excited and you consider the possibilities. So this guy, there's not a massive possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in a weenie deck like GD Joe's or whatever, it might be alright when you can enchant him and make him a bit more powerful, but as he is in a mono decay setting, he's not that great.
Yeah. But I still play him.
You would.
Well, I've got to fit something in there.
Alright. There's not much more to say on him, really, is there? You get none of him in your precon, and we're on to the final scroll.
Dun dun dun.
Wicked Being, a 1-cost enchantment. When enchanted unit is attacked in a melee, attacker gets curse 1.
Yep, rubbish.
It's Vitriol Aura, but worse. And there are 2 in your precon.
It's so good.
Enjoy.
It does have nice art though.
Yes, it does. I do like it. That does look like one wicked being.
Yeah. That's what I imagine Grumcat looking like in a bad mood.
That's what I imagine Grimcat looks like in a good mood.
Whoa!
You've seen Harvester, right?
Yes.
That's her in a bad mood. Puts on a mask and a cloak and claws and just walks around slicing through passers-by. She cuts them.
You're not far off there.
No, I'm on to something.
You are.
And that's all for the Decay set review. We're all done.
Yay!
Yay, this is where they add 2 new scrolls when they release Decay. Without testing them at all. And we have a no ID situation on our hands, and everyone will be to blame.
Yes. Apart from us.
Except for us, I guess. Thanks for watching, and make sure if you haven't, you check out episode 4 of The Scroll Show. It's a short one, so just nip it in where you can. I think it's one of our best.
It's just fair as a filler until we actually do the next one properly next time.
Exactly. And we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.